Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon Part 3. In this episode, we are diving into the memory dungeon that is Mayor Gale, and Raphael is screaming at us because he is an infant in a very dark and mysterious
Shut
place.
up, you little brat.
Yes,
Mayor
the Dungeon
Gale's
of Remembrance
memories.
of Mayor Gale's memories.
It
And this is
smells
where we
like
get a majority of
farts
the
in here.
backstory for the game. The first instance of that particular mantra. So, Cloud, how familiar are you with the Mysterious Dungeon genre of games?
Not at all, really. I don't think. Come to think of it, I'm not sure if I've ever played a game that looked quite like this. Because I'm pretty sure Pikmin 2 doesn't count because Pikmin 2 has fixed dungeon layouts, not randomized.
Well, actually, it has both fixed and randomized dungeon layouts. A majority of the floors for Pikmin 2 are randomized, but a majority, like all the boss chambers and rest floors, are fixed.
I see.
But yes, Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon is honestly, at least this particular instance of Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon is significantly easier than a majority of other Mystery Dungeon games, which is why I'm doing this one. Because although I really like the Mysterious Dungeon genre, I am very, very bad at them. Specifically because of the hunger mechanic. I really, really dislike the hunger mechanic, and it's not honestly all that big of a deal for a lot of the smaller dungeons, but for any of the elemental boss dungeons that we have to go through later, the hunger mechanic can be a really big pain in the ass.
Right, because we're talking about long-term probability of success, which diminishes as the game goes on. So your objective is to wrap up these dungeons as quickly as possible.
Yes and no, actually. Because the problem with wrapping up dungeons as quickly as possible is that you don't get nearly as much loot or experience or JP as you go through them. And unfortunately, the bosses want you to be significantly over-leveled for the dungeon that you're running through in order to actually take them down. It's why for all of the elemental dungeons, I'll be running through them at least twice in order to get experience and job points for the job class that we will be using for a majority of the game.
Please follow me.
Hey, look, a boss floor.
Yay. Well, how do we know it's a boss floor?
Because it is because the stairs are marked with the glowing red lines coming from them. That is to caution you from going in there immediately, as it is, you know, a boss transition.
Nice. So is that you kicking, or is Chocobo kicking automatically?
That's me kicking. It's the normal attack function. Although Chocobo does have the Chocobo kick at the moment, since it uses up a single unit of SP, and alright. Here's one of the things that I will be doing on screen to abuse us being ready to finish the dungeon. You'll notice that Chocobo is pacing back and forth on a single square. What that is called is the waiting option. And what waiting allows you to do is it allows you to stay in place, regenerate HP, and give your opponent and give other monsters a turn. This can be very helpful in. Specifically in setting up a strategic encounters for yourself. But what I'm doing here is attempting to force spawn monsters to show up, and then giving them enough turns to come and find me, as we are, you know, ready to clear out the rest of this dungeon. I will be showing off most of the instances where I wait for a long period of time, and I apologize for that, but it is a pretty significant part of the gameplay for me, because it's, you know, it is how I choose to abuse the monster spawning mechanics.
Right, but it's not a perfect zero-sum game. That costs your fullness,
Yes,
satiety.
fullness. It's fullness because it's hunger, and also you are
Boss time.
if you wait for too long, you can get hit by the dangerous wind mechanic, which makes it so that you are immediately kicked out of the dungeon and it counts as a defeat. Yay, we beat the giant turtle.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was our first dungeon. It's mostly a tutorial dungeon, but it is nice because, it is really simple. Hi,
Oh,
Raphael.
the turtle! I was trying to remember where that turtle was. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Gerda's gonna send you a yellow bird.
Kinda. We obtained Mayor Gale's memories.
Yay.
Hello, Crystal Theme.
We must never forget the day that calamity struck our town.
And this is where we figure out that something is very wrong because the people have no idea what the fuck this is talking about.
We must carry on.
And this is why memory and learning are important, is because outside of our own brains and the neurons that carry memories, there is a history that precedes everything and all of us. And that is called civilization.
Please follow me and believe in me.
But Mayor Gale,
The future is only for those who believe.
Gotta believe in
My
magic.
name is Gale, and I am the mayor of Lost Town.
I remember my name! Yay! Poop!
Chocobo and Raffaello!
we have returned from the dungeon.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
Oh, we were in null
What
space,
did I
it's
just
fine.
see? Something from long ago. A memory. Anyway, there is one thing that I remember now. My name is Gale, and I am the mayor of this town.
Very good!
Forgetting is supposed to be a virtue, but I must admit, forgetting who I am is taking it a bit too far.
Oh, you think?
If we take this baby with us, baby Sid can get his memory back.
Maybe. Thwip.
Mayor Gale, I'm taking Raffaello home. Good night.
Goodbye, Sherma.
Wait, Sherma!
Chocobo, I'll see you back at the house.
Alright, so one of the big things that we have just unlocked, although not quite yet, is the whole reason why we needed to rescue Mayor Gale is because Mayor Gale has the keys to the bank. We could not access the bank until we rescued Mayor Gale.
Now we can get money! And finally
Well,
set
rather,
up
now we
that
can
savings
deposit
account!
money.
We'll be earning 0.02% in no time!
Actually, no, there is no interest system in this game, and I'm actually okay with that. Interest in RPGs is something that would be really cool, but it would be, oh, wait, the most badass piece of music in the game.
When you need him, he's there.
This is a remix of Man with the Machine Gun. It is my favorite Final Fantasy music piece.
Behind his mysterious mask. Nobody knows who he is. Everybody knows his name. Da, 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 da! Have no fear! Dungeon Hero X is here!
Hey, Mog.
Yay!
Yes, he's the hero of the next generation, Koopa.
No, it's not Mog.
And the E stands for... eco-friendly?
Eco-friendly hero.
That's meta.
Yes, I'm a friend to everyone. Kupo!
Including the environment, Kupo.
Right, Kupo? And the mysterious maze has left you in a bit of a daze, am I right, Kupo?
Not really. It was a pretty easy
So
dungeon.
he ends all of it.
In that
He ends all of his sentences with the word Kupo.
you might not know
Almost
what
all of
choice
them. It is a trait that the Moogles have always had.
handy. Kupo!
You see, after 15 years of radio dispatch work for his local municipality, he had gone crazy and decided to end everything with over the Kupo.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, Kupo. Ahem. Remember, Chocobo, you owe me one, Kupo. Farewell!
Farewell,
Mog.
time is 13:46, Kupo.
But yes, that is the first appearance of Mog, aka Dungeon Hero X. He occupies several different jobs in town. He is the tutorial vendor for a majority of the dungeons. He also runs the minigame shop, and he runs a secret shop at Stella's farm.
Not! I'm Romantic Hero X, the mysterious new hero from the romantic star of X-Tale, Kupo. The top secret code is...
Oh, great. When he writes letters, he also writes Kupo.
If you see
Yes.
me, use that password. By the way, stay away from the silo, Kupo.
And that is where Romantic Hero X is. He's at the silo. You can visit him at any point. Hi, Stella.
I get the gist of what you're saying. I just find it all hard to believe is all.
Of course it is. We went to null space.
What?
And Raffaello already knows who Stella is.
Yeah!
Oh, who can
Stella!
resist a smile like that?
Aunt Stella, maybe we can use this boy's powers to help Sid get his
Stella!
Adrian!
It's definitely worth a try.
Yeah!
Oh my! Do you think he understands what we're talking about?
Yes, he does, but he's not supposed to reveal that yet.
He just might.
Raffaello, are
He's
you
boss
hungry?
baby.
I've got some biscuits fresh out of the oven. Want some?
Aunt Stella.
All right, now let's talk business for a second. I got all these cereal boxes and plenty of dinkies in order to send and knock over this over here. Okay, so we gotta get everybody together. Get your diapers ready, okay?
I have not yet seen Boss Baby, and I
Neither have I.
personally don't plan to.
Gotta remember.
Sid, no.
Where
Force yourself.
is my phone?
He doesn't have a phone, actually.
Hello.
Not anymore.
And Raffaello has inflicted him with dark sleep.
Raffaello, what did you just do?
I inflicted Sid with dark sleep.
Raffaello! There he goes again.
Parasitic babies from another dimension.
Yeah. And in the next part, we'll dive into Sid's memories in order to attempt to rescue him from being, in dark sleep comatose.
Whee!
Be safe, everybody.